I thought I'd do this so the three hags could see I don't need their charity. Thank you very much. They don't work, but I have got headphones. They're Bluetooth and they won't connect to the Mac. Nothing Bluetooth connects to the Mac. This is connected to the Mac. It doesn't work. The camera on the Mac doesn't work. I've contacted my local-ish IT specialist and asked him to come and sort the fucking thing out because I'd like it to work. I'd like it to work before July. I'll take them off now because I can't hear me. I don't need headphones. Honest, I don't. If I get this mended, I'll have headphones. Not that you'll invite me back. You're getting more and more celebrities on there now. And I haven't got anything to say really. Oh, I won't go in my drawer properly. Phew. So we went to the appointment and saw the surgeon, who looks at about 22. He looks so young. And Mark has an appointment to be admitted on the 19th of July. So that's a month, 4 weeks. Amazing. I don't know what the wait list is in other countries. I'd be interested to hear what the wait list is for total knee replacement. I think Mark was relieved to see what they do. And it's very different to what he witnessed when he was training as a nurse. Obviously things have moved on. We're talking about 6 million years ago. So, things are a lot better. So we're quite pleased about that. I asked if his hands were steady, and he showed me his steady hands because he'll be doing the surgery. But God, I know that as we get older, we think that everybody's so young. But honestly, he did not look a day over 35. Maybe I just don't remember surgeons being that young. When I worked in the NHS, I don't remember surgeons and consultants being that young. My gynaecologist was quite young when I first met him, but he was still 50, I think. Certainly not in his 30s. Anyway, so that's good news. We're going to go out and have a meal tonight. I didn't want to cook today, and I need some steak. My carnivore is calling me. I think we had fish yesterday. Yeah, we did. I haven't had steak for quite a while, so we'll do that. Not sure. I saw that the Roz and Rachel one had uploaded. It looked like it was visible. The bump one I saw a comment on. Maybe it's visible to some people, but I don't know. So I'm giving up now, I think. I think I'll just stick with what's going on here, the everyday stuff. So Mark hasn't and won't, because he won't look, but he really appreciates it. He appreciates your good wishes. Thank you. He won't go on the vlog and answer you all. He's a bit distracted, I think. So it's quite funny, actually. Earlier we were going, and as we walked out of the house, he said, "Will you drive?" And I went, "Okay." Because I just do. It's like, okay, if he wants me to drive, there's obviously a reason. He probably doesn't feel well enough to drive or whatever. So I didn't tell him that I was struggling to focus. I could see big stuff. I can see cars and roads and things. And as we're driving along, I said, "Why did you want me to drive?" He said, "Well, I'm just a bit preoccupied at the moment." And I went, "Okay." And then as we were nearly there, I did say to him, it's a bit of a struggle for me. I shouldn't really be driving. I'm not focusing very well. And he said, "Why didn't you say?" I said, "Because I thought that you needed me to drive." That is always the problem, is that I always take care of him. It's my raison d'etre to take care of him, and it all stems from years and years ago when I was a kid, and my mum's raison d'etre was to take care of Dad, and I've just been brought up to take care of people, so that's what I do. I put my needs way at the back of the drawer. I don't do it quite so much now, but at times like this, that's what I do. And so I came to a decision the other day and actually sent an email to my first ever therapist, who I started seeing in 1999, 23, 24 years ago. And I sent her a message. And the only reason I stopped seeing her was because we moved. She was in Kent and we moved to Devon. And I contacted her just saying, I think I could do with a bit of therapeutic support. Do you Zoom? And she's answered me. She's on a retreat at the moment, and that's fine. And she'll contact me again when she comes back, and she starts work again on the 5th of July. So that's going to be intriguing. I said to her, I will only need a short fix. I'm not, and I've chosen her because she knows my stuff. She knows all the deeper stuff, so I won't have to go into the deeper stuff. I can talk about all the stuff that's happened in the last few months, because just sitting with Mark talking about it, we've been hammered by stuff for months, and it just carried on, and then Canada, and then when we got back, Jazz, and trying to get her home, and then sorting her out and worrying about her, and then the garden was just, not important at the end of the day, but it was important for me. And then last week with the tax office and just all the stuff we had to do, and then our visitors coming. They weren't here for long, but it was just had to be done. And so I feel like I've been running and running and running, and now I've stopped. This is what happens. It's a bit like what happens to people when they are working. They're working really hard. There's a specific friend I'm thinking of in Northern Ireland, whose name begins with F. I won't say any more than that. And I know that she works really, really hard. And my brain's gone. Often I see that she posts on Facebook that she's on holiday and she's sick. And it happens, doesn't it, to people that they push themselves and keep going, and then they let up because they're on holiday, and along comes whatever's going to make you sick or whatever's going to get you. And I think I've been got, and I think that I need to do something. I need to do something so that I am well enough to care for Mark. The doctor said that it's a week in hospital and re-education at home, or Poitiers if the education at home isn't working or isn't available. Not really sure how that works. I'm sure we'll find out. And we asked if there's any special equipment needed at home, and he said no. So we'll see. I think it might be handy to have one of those shower chairs with the handles on, so that Mark can actually get and sit in the shower, and I can stand outside and put water on him so he can have a shower. There's nothing worse, is there, when you're not well or not being able to get in the shower? And I know that that would be quite nice to be able to do that. So we might get one of those. I think you can hire them from a pharmacy, so I'll look into that. Anyway, so that's the news. I'm really pleased. He's pleased. He's got some paperwork to sort through, but neither of us are up for that at the moment. And and I have an appointment on the same day, on the 19th, at the same hospital, which is at 9:30 in the morning. So I'll be able to take him in, kick him into bed, go and have my appointment, and then go back and see what's going on with him. It's quite funny, really. If they'll let me back in. I don't know how that works. We'll see. Anyway, it's Wednesday. So have a nice day, and speak soon.